welcome to the Pokeables channel!
Yay! Hi everyone, and welcome to the Pokeables channel. My name is Erik, and this is my little sister Jazzy.
Hi Erik! You forgot to mention that you're with your beautiful little sister.
I can't say that.
Why not?
Well, it's very simple, Jazzy. I have no beautiful little sister.
Hey! Oh! You make my fur fly sometimes. Yeah, ha ha. So funny. So, what are we going to be learning today?
Today, we're going to work on homophones.
Is that a type of cell phone? I'm not allowed to have a cell phone yet. I'm too young.
No, Jazzy, homophones. These are English words that sound the same but have different spellings and meanings.
Oh, like what?
Well, take the word mussels.
What do you mean? Take it where?
What? No, I mean, let's use the word mussels as an example.
Okay. What about it?
Well, when I say the word mussels, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Oh, someone that has big muscles on their body.
Okay, that's an interesting image. I would picture myself, but whatever. So what if I showed you this picture? What is this picture of?
I don't know. Clams?
Well, not quite. They're mussels.
They don't look muscular.
No, not that type of mussels. Let's look at both images. Let's take your weird image of the mussel catman and mussels, which are a type of mollusk. Are you still with me?
I think so.
Okay, stay with me. The first one is mussels, spelled M-U-S-C-L-E. Now, let's show the mollusk. This type of mollusk is also called a mussel, but it's spelled M-U-S-S-E-L. They both sound the same, but they're spelled differently and mean different things. Got it?
Yeah, I think so. Let me try. Hare.
Wait, what? What happened?
Hare.
I see what you did there. You said hare. One hair is spelled H-A-I-R, which is the hair coming out of my head. And the other one is hare, spelled H-A-R-E, which is a rabbit.
I think I'm getting the hang of this. Let's do some more homophones so our friends can see, hear, and learn.
Great. I was just gonna say that. Here's another example. Let's do sun. Here's a picture of the sun. And here is a picture of a sun. Now looking at this picture, what do we see? Did you say sun? That's correct.
Yeah, I see it. The first picture is a picture of a sun. You know, like the bright star in our sky that gives energy to all living things on Earth. And the second picture is of a son, a kid that is the boy child of his parents.
Great! Besides the pictures being different, what else can you tell us about this homophone?
Let's see if our friends know. Shout the answers when you have it. Did you say they are spelled differently?
Yes, they are correct. The first sun, which is a bright star in our sky, spelled S-U-N. And the little boy's sun is spelled sun, S-O-N.
So basically, the words sound the same, but are spelled and have different meanings.
You got it.
Oh, can I do one more?
Sure, why not? What's the harm of giving you one more?
Bear!
What did you do? I'm naked. My fur disappeared.
Bear!
A bear!
Yes, silly. Those are my homophones. Bear, which means to be naked or have nothing on, and the other one is the animal. They both are called bear, but one is spelled B-A P-A-R-E. Like what you're demonstrating right now. And the other one is B-E-A-R, which is the animal.
You know, when I said what harm could there be, I take that back. Of all the homophones, you had to choose that one. But you are right. Bear is a homophone. B-A-R-E, which thank goodness this censor bars cover me, means not having clothes or covering. And the other B-E-A-R is the animal bear.
I sure am getting the hang of this.
Yeah, you sure are. At my expense. Jazzy, can the bears go away and can I get my fur back, please?
Only if you say my little sister Jazzy is the most beautiful sister around.
Fine. Jazzy is the most beautiful sister around.
Oh, Erik, that's so nice of you to say. Do you mean it?
Yes.
Thank you. You can be so sweet sometimes.
Oh, thank goodness. Well, you sure did pick up those homophones really quick. But to make sure our friends at home got the concept, let's do a little quiz.
That's a great idea. Are you ready?
I know they can do it. Let's look at this picture. Now, what do you see? Shout out your answers.
Did you say pear? You are correct. It's a picture of a pear.
Ooh, a pear? Now I'm hungry. I like pears.
You're always hungry. Can we get on with it?
I guess. Now, let's look at the next picture.
Ew, Erik! I think those are your stinky sneakers.
Oh, that's where they were. And hey, my shoes are not stinky. Okay, I guess they stink a little.
A little? They reek! So, by looking at Erik's stinky shoes, what homophones do you think it could be? I'll give you a hint. What do you call two of the same thing?
Oh, I think they said pear.
They're correct. When there are two of something the same, they're called pairs. In this case, it's a pair of Erik's stinky shoes.
Okay, I get it. They stink. Can we get on with it? Now, what makes these two words homophones? Don't forget to shout out your answers.
Yes, both words sound the same. Pair. What else makes them a homophone? What do you think?
Yes, both words are spelled differently and mean different things.
Wow, they're on a roll. The first picture shows a fruit called a pear. And the second picture shows two of Erik's stinky shoes. The first pair is spelled P-E-A-R, and the pair of shoes is spelled P-A-I-R.
They are brilliant. You are homophone masters.
They sure are. Let's do one more. But let's make this a bit harder.
Ooh, I like challenges.
I bet they'll get the answers before you do.
We will see.
Let's put 4 pictures up this time. Now, looking at the pictures, can you spot the pair that are homophones?
Oh, I know. I got it first. It's the bat one, right? One is an animal bat and the other is a baseball bat. They sound the same but mean different things. Yes, I won!
Sorry, Erik. You are wrong.
What? How am I wrong?
Let's let our friends explain to you why. Can you please explain to my brother why he is wrong? Yes, you are correct. They may sound the same and mean different things, but they are spelled the same. Those are called homographs, which we will talk about in another video. Stay tuned.
Oh man, how could I not notice? I'm a failure.
Yes, you are.
Wait, what? Gee, thank you for rubbing it in.
No, I'm sorry. That was very catty of me to say. You're not a failure. You were close. You just didn't pay attention that they both were spelled the same.
So what's the correct answer then?
I bet our friends know the answer. So, what's the answer, everyone?
Oh, yeah! How could I have been so blind? The correct answer was deer. The first is a picture of the animal deer, D-E-E-R. And the other picture was someone writing a letter with the greeting of deer, D-E-A-R.
That's right. See, you're not that much of a failure. You figured it out. They are both spelled differently. There are homophones because they sound the same, are spelled differently, and have different meanings.
They won, fair and square. I need to pay better attention next time. They sure did a great job. Let's review before we go. Homophones are words that sound the same, are spelled different, and have different meanings.
Yes, for example, pear. We have the fruit spelled P-E-A-R.
Delicious.
And the pear spelled P-A-I-R. Of stinky shoes.
Yeah, not so delicious.
Ow, sir.
They did such a great job. Thank you for watching our video. Do not forget to smash the like and subscribe button. And stay tuned for the next video. Oh, and feel free to watch our other videos over and over and over again.
Bye, everyone!
Wait! Oh, my microphone, Jazzy.
Oops!
I forgot. There's a surprise for you at the end. Thank you again, and see you next time.